Hey, it's your girl MJ, and welcome to the Booty Call to Bride channel. I'm your girl Michelle Tillman, and this video is all about my B-Day trip to Las Vegas, Nevada. And I want to tell you guys what to do, what not to do, what's worth it, and some tips for traveling with a toddler. I can start with that. You know, one good thing is that if the baby is 2 or under, they can be a lap baby, which means you don't actually have to purchase a ticket for them. And because there were 3 of us, me, my husband, and my sister-in-law, we just kind of passed her between the 3 of us on one side, and we planned all of our flights around her nap time, which turned out to work perfect so she could fall asleep for majority of the ride. And then we arrived in Vegas. Y'all, I was living my entire best life in Vegas, okay? Couldn't tell me nothing. So we did it big. We went ahead and did the VIP package for the Bellagio, where they come pick you up in a limo. I've been watching YouTube videos for months trying to figure out, like, are we gonna do this VIP package? But I'm like, let's just do it. And so I love the fact that you can tell them you have a child. They'll have a car seat or booster seat or whatever you need. So it was very family friendly, and just the hotel in general, it was really nice. You know, they had the piano playing in the lobby. They have a separate entrance when you are a VIP guest, so only VIP guests come in this door. They have snacks and stuff, and you know, I heard they used to have like real food in there whenever it wasn't a whole pandemic and people aren't, you know, weird about eating stuff. But they did have real drinks, and they did have real guys who brought them to you every single time you asked for them, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. So it probably was overpriced for me because we don't really drink like that, but it was just cool to have that option. And here is the penthouse suite we had. It was a 2-bedroom penthouse suite. It was huge. I believe it was like over 2,000 square feet. And both sides were actually set up the exact same. So as you'll see when we go to the left, this is where we stayed, and they had a really big comfortable bed, and I can tell you now it is thick girl approved, and it can withstand anything, and I mean anything. The bathrooms had a steam shower in it, and it also had a tub and a private little area for the toilet. Had to check myself out in the mirror. Gracie running around. And then when you go over to the other side, you can see, like I said, it's the exact same setup. So, I mean, you could have a lot more people staying here than we did. I guess technically 4 adults. I don't know if anybody's sleeping on couches these days, but definitely 4 adults could stay in this suite. So this is the Bellagio Penthouse Suite 2-bedroom. So just for reference, if you want to book this, that's where it is. We also had a great view from the room. You can see the pool downstairs, which we did get to enjoy, not as much as I wanted to. Didn't get to wear all my bathing suits, but it's all good. It is all good. I will go back. We did also enjoy the jacuzzi tub in the room, even though it wasn't working at first, but they were like, we didn't have enough water in the tub. So yeah, we got it to work. Some of the stuff in the room was outdated, like the phone, like it was falling off. Gracie kept pulling that off. The phone didn't work. So I would have to call from my cell phone to get the front desk, which kind of sucked. Pool was great. Gracie, she really enjoyed the pool. You know, she just wanted to wear her swimsuit because she cute. She cute. And one good thing I did like about the Bellagio is that you could get full on in-service, in-room food service, and so the food was great. Now it was overpriced, but it was great, especially with us with a toddler. We're not always like trying to go out and find some place that's too far to get to, because there were so many places I wanted to try, but I was like, wait, how are y'all gonna get there? This ain't gonna work. So Ubering, trying to ask for a car seat, that was just a lot. So we ate in the room, or we ate places that we could walk to and push her in the stroller. So that's kind of how we handled that situation. So that's just a heads up to consider that if you're not getting a rental car, which I didn't want to. I wanted the VIP service. So, but that sucks when it's time to go places on your own. So just keep that in mind. If you guys want to see some more fun footage of me enjoying the Bellagio, check me out on IG doing my June bug challenge. It has been muted because I don't want YouTube to say, nope, you're not getting monetized. If you want to hear the music that I dance to, make sure you check me out on Instagram. Chicks and Butts. Let me tell y'all, they had some chicken and waffles. Child, that chicken was so good. Shout out to Auntie who came with us to make sure we could have our adult fun and still have Gracie with us, which was so cool to be able to have fun and have her there with us. This is the water show that happens outside of the Bellagio. It happens like several times throughout the day. It's really beautiful to go see at night. There was a few times where it wasn't working through the day, but it ended up working, and we got some cool footage. And of course, even if you're not staying there, you can see this. And people just stop and take videos and take pictures and see it. One of the restaurants that we decided to try was Lago, don't know how you say it. That was what we first got to right after we arrived there from the airport. The food, of course, it was overpriced. And since I do OMAD, I usually eat really big meals. And yeah, I was definitely not totally full after this. I was like, okay, well, I'm not OMAD today because this was not enough. I'll be starving by the time my eating window if this is all I eat. But it was really good. It just was overpriced, but it was good food. So if you want something quick, go there for brunch. And Brandon got the brunch pizzone, like I think it had eggs and cheese and sausage and stuff in it. He said it was really good. And Gracie really enjoyed the bacon. She said it was tasty, and she said that she would eat it again. Now, this is Bree's Daiquiri Bar. Let me tell you, don't go to the other ones that are on the street. Come to this one. I'm talking about night and day difference. The one I had, I was like barely finishing it. It was not good. But this is a whole artist right here. This artistry that she did in making this drink, child, I could taste the difference. One thing about the Bellagio is huge. You got plenty of places you can walk indoor, and I just really love the fact that there's so much to do. And Vegas is just like New York. You're gonna always have them people just outside playing, just going in. Right. One of the other places that we went to was Smokey's Bistro and Bar. Trying to find someplace close to eat. This was, I think, after we did one of our activities. Now, those onions, cheese, and fries, delicious. This beef stew thing I had, it needed some more vegetables. It needed some more gravy. This was after, actually, we went to Sunbuggy, which was so much fun. You get there, you sign up. Of course, you got to have reservations in advance. So make sure you do advance reservations. Otherwise, you're not going to get into these places. He showed us how to get into our Dune buggies. There was like 4 of us together. And so we was like, okay, we ready. This has been a long process to get to this point. We get in, we go. Y'all, I was so scared. I let Brandon be the driver because I was definitely not trying to drive. It was so scary. He was going so fast. And the instructor was like, yeah, if you just see us drop off over what looks like a cliff. Just keep going, you know, we'll be on the other side. I'm like, what? Say what? It was so scary, and there was rocks and there was dips, and whew, I will probably never do this again. We was just eating and enjoying ourselves. Giordano's, I believe that's how you say it. The deep dish pizza, Chicago style. Oh my God. I'm not even into pizza like that, but when I tell you this pizza was delicious, look at that cheese. Oh my Lord. It was so good that even though we didn't have a fridge or a microwave, no, we had a fridge, we didn't have a microwave, we ate it cold the next day because we didn't even get through more than one slice because we were so full. We ate it cold the next day. It was that good. I mean, it was so good. And even the wings there were good. So if you're looking for some place that's open late at night, you can definitely grab some Giordano's. And I sure hope I'm saying that right. I can't remember if that's how you say it or not. Another place that everyone says you must go when you're in Vegas is Fremont Street. I mean, yeah, the lights and everything is cool and colorful. But, I mean, it's just kind of like, you know, walking around in New York City when there's people dancing around for money. So, of course, I had to give the guy $5 so he could dance because he said he don't dance until he get a tip. So, I make sure I tipped him so I could see what moves he had just for fun. He had his moves, I had my moves. So, hey, it was a lit situation. You know what I'm saying? Fremont Street. We actually came out there to go ziplining, but they were all booked up. So, again, book everything in advance because we had to come back, take another Uber the next day, and we ended up doing our Slotzilla Superman, and this was what I was looking forward to so much. There was other things we wanted to do while we were there, like the high roller, you know, where we ended up getting a refund on those tickets because we went there and then they were closed. It's just so much to it. Just make sure you plan your trip well. With this Slotzilla, we got the GoPro package so that we can get all the footage of us getting on this, guys. I was so nervous because you think you can, you know, you're going up 2 flights of stairs to get up here, and then you go up like 4 more elevator levels, and then you realize how high up in the air you are, and you're like, oh my God. I was getting so nervous. I was like, oh my God, what am I doing? Is this thing gonna hold me up? And then the doors open, and boom, you are out there. It was going slow at first. I was like, oh, no, that's not bad. Then it started speeding up, and I was like screaming like crazy, y'all. I was so scared. My husband was just chilling over there, of course. That's how he is. But you guys, this concludes my trip to Vegas. I had so much fun. So make sure you check out all the things that I did. And if you have any comments, drop it below, and I'll make sure to respond.